A 13-year-old boy from Ohio is dead after attempting a challenge that he saw on TikTok.
And tonight, his grieving family wants other parents to know his story and also take steps to prevent this tragedy from happening again. Dr. Frank McGeorge joins us now with what their warning is. Doc?
Yeah, Karen and Devin, the Benadryl challenge isn't new. In fact, the FDA issued a warning about it back in 2020 after reports of multiple teenagers ending up in the emergency room or even dying. But the challenge is still circulating on TikTok, and now it's claimed another young life.
I'm going to do everything I can to try to make sure another child doesn't go through it.
13-year-old Jacob Stevens died after 6 days on a ventilator.
The worst day of my life.
He overdosed on Benadryl after attempting a TikTok challenge. The challenge was to take 12 to 14 pills to create a hallucination. Jacob took more than that.
They kind of just all come at one time, and it was too much for his body.
Jacob's father, Justin, says the teen was at home with friends when he overdosed. Jacob's friends were filming him when his body suddenly started seizing. Justin says he felt like time stopped when doctors told him his son would never wake up.
No brain scan. There was nothing there. He said we could keep him on the vent. We could, he could lay there like that, but he will never open his eyes. He will never
Breathe on his own.
He'll never do anything like that.
Smile. He'll never walk, talk.
His family says Jacob was a well-mannered, funny, loving kid who played football.
It didn't matter how bad of a day I was having, and nobody else could make me smile. Jacob who made me smile.
Now they have a warning for other parents.
Keep an eye on what your kid's doing with that phone. Talk to them about, the situation. I want everybody to know about my son's situation.
They also want age restrictions on buying medications like Benadryl.
If it's my life goal to make that happen, I'll go at it till I die.
So right now, laws limiting the sale of certain over-the-counter medications vary from state to state. Jacob's family also wants social media platforms like TikTok to have stronger age restrictions.
We talk about warnings. They're important, but obviously just didn't do enough. So it kind of lays on the parents. So what are they supposed to do?
Well, yeah, it boils down to communication, actually. I think talking about these challenges with your teens and tweens is really the best place to start. Kids have this perception that over-the-counter medications are safe, but frankly, any medication can be dangerous if you take more than directed. And as adults, we need to be more aware of what kids are seeing on social media and be more aggressive about really countering those messages again with communication.
Yeah, grabbing that phone, screening it, putting the time limits. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Doc.